Hey guys, it's Bahlockaye, what is up? And today I have some bad news for those of you who are fans of the game MAG. And this is bad news for me included, because I love MAG, and MAG is probably one of my favorite games in the last console generation. And this announcement of bad news came out about a month ago, when Sony announced on July 16th that online multiplayer services for MAG, SOCOM Confrontation, SOCOM 4 will be ending on January 28th of 2014. Now, this is sad because once these multiplayer services for MAG are shut down, the game is rendered useless. It's a multiplayer only game, and once those services are shut down, you will not be able to play those classic, maybe not classic, but those signature 256, 128 v 128 multiplayer online games that MAG was sold on. You know, that's why MAG was sold, because of these huge player count multiplayer battles, and these will never be possible again once these servers are shut down. And obviously it makes sense from Sony's perspective to do this, because the PlayStation 4 is going to be out, and there's probably going to be a multiplayer game by then that will need these servers. But at the same time, it's really sad, because MAG had a lot of promise. MAG 2, the possibility of it still would have a lot of promise, but I don't think Sony sees this franchise in that way. Every franchise attached to Zipper Interactive, the developer that was shut down following the release of SOCOM 4, basically I don't think has any pull in terms of next gen sequels, because basically Zipper went out with a whimper. You know, it was pathetic. MAG was a great success for Zipper. They even said it was a success. I don't know if Sony thought it was a success, but Zipper considered it a success. A new IP that sells over 1 million copies is a success, regardless of what kind of standards you're going by. If you spend way too much money on it, obviously that's the developer's fault. That doesn't mean the game wasn't a success. If the game sells over 1 million copies as new intellectual property, I think that's a success. But you have to know how to budget that sort of game. But anyways, MAG was a success, but SOCOM kind of just brought Zipper down, and SOCOM 4 didn't sell even 1 million copies, and that's ultimately what led to the shutdown of their company, and eventually is leading to the shutdown of the servers on their games, because now that there's no developer behind these games, Sony is completely right in shutting them down. What's the point of keeping servers for games that have no developer behind them alive if there really is no future for these games? And it makes sense, and it's sad, but it makes sense. And hopefully in the future we can see a MAG 2. Hopefully Sony will give the rights and the technology behind the game to one of their first party developers. If not, hopefully they'll let it go to a third party developer, because everybody who's played MAG really wants to see a MAG 2. There are so many cynics though who think there's not going to be a MAG 2. There's no possibility. It's never going to happen. But even those people who think it's not going to happen want to see a MAG 2. So if you're a developer out there who likes the concept of MAG, make another game. It'll be successful, I promise, as long as you don't spend way too much money on developing the game. And aside from that, basically I wanted to tell you guys who haven't played MAG that if you haven't and you think it still looks interesting, go to your local GameStop. I'm pretty sure it's like $1, maybe $2 to pick it up at GameStop. That's the cheapest this game has ever been. And play it for the last 5 months. It'll be worth your $1. Trust me. If you only get an hour out of it, it's worth your $1. So go buy MAG, play it for the last 5 months if you're still interested, and you'll probably be sad by the end when they shut down the servers, but so is everybody else. And for me, it's kind of bittersweet, because I know the PlayStation 4 is going to have awesome games taking those servers. There's going to be games that are fun, that are going to be really enjoyable, that I'll be able to play on PlayStation 4, that will make me completely forget about MAG. But at the same time, MAG was one of my favorite games of the last console generation, and to know that in the future I will never ever be able to play it again, never ever be able to experience how much fun I once had, never be able to even nostalgically look back on the game while playing it, it's just really sad. You know, the only way that I can maybe make it live on a little longer in my memory is by playing it more in these last few months, and that's what I'm going to do after this video. I'm going to go play this game for a few hours. But if you guys really want to see a MAG 2, help me out, help this guy out, help Sony out by going to this petition It's on blog, PlayStation, whatever. I'll put the link in on the video and in the description, and you guys can click on that link. If you have a PSN account, you can log in and upvote the petition, and maybe leave a comment to tell Sony essentially that you want to see a mag too. And I think if that petition gets enough upvotes, gets enough support, Sony won't have a choice not to. It's currently one of the highest rated blog posts on the blog share site at PlayStation. So if they don't see the demand for this game, they're missing something as a company, and they're not really listening to fan feedback. But I think Sony wants to make a sequel. They just need to see the support is there. So if we can show them the support's there, that'd be great. I know I don't have many subscribers who probably even played MAG or even know what it is, but for those of you who are new to my channel and you didn't know about this, go check it out. For those of you who are on my channel who do like MAG, go check it out. For those of you who want to help a franchise that maybe you never played but you think is deserving of a sequel, go check it out. Anything you need to do it. It'd be awesome, because this game is going to be gone, and that's really, really sad. And until next video, I'll see you all later.